Hi. Today I thought I would take you behind the scenes of the episode The Burnout. That was one of the really intense episodes that we shot, and probably one that felt the most real in terms of what we experienced. Uh, Working with fire is really rather daunting and scary at times, and so there was a lot of precautions taken about making sure that like our pajamas were fireproofed, and that, like the girls were a little worried about our hair because I had that really long hair and I was afraid of that catching fire. So I, would put some water, some, dampness on my hair to try and protect it. And when we were like upstairs in the hallway, when we all came out of our bedrooms, they had these like gas jets along the baseboards of the walls, and they had fireproofed all the walls. And so when we came out and we were running through the halls, there were flames like running up against the walls, for real. There was real flames there. So, and we kind of were like up against the walls, and we came out and we ran by, and then like coming down the stairs. But probably the most intense time in the filming of that episode was when we were all outside at night. We shot that on a Friday night, and the Walton house, it wasn't a full house. It was just sort of the front and sides, and there wasn't really much of anything inside that structure. But we could enter the house, and we could go in, and we could get up to scaffolding that was just inside those upper windows. So at the point that there was a point where I believe Aaron and I were both like throwing clothes and stuff out the window of our bedroom to try and save some things. And so they had our window we could throw things out of, and the two windows at the side had these like cages or metal boxes around the inside of them, and then they could blow those out. So there was a point where I was like leaning out the window and I was throwing things out, and one of the windows like exploded next to me, and it was really frightening. I wasn't necessarily in danger, but it was real in terms of feeling that surprise and that sense of danger. And then when we were all standing in the yard, and they realized that Aaron's missing, and then John, our dad, goes back in, and it was late. It was dark, so it was kind of late at night. We didn't usually shoot very late into the night, but they kept us late on this Friday night so they could get all of these exterior night scenes of us watching the house on fire. And so they had these, the fire department was there, and they had the flames all specifically set up so that they were safe. But it felt so real to stand there and watch our house burning. And I mean, even now when I think about it, it's emotional. And we had a ton of visitors for some reason. People must have heard that we were shooting this, so there were all these people standing around watching us film. But when you watch that, and you watch the the expressions on our faces and stuff, it wasn't, we weren't, it was so easy to act. I always talk about acting being playing make-believe, playing what if, and that was a total what if. And so everything that I know I was experiencing felt very real. It was very real to feel like, oh my goodness, our house is burning and my family's in danger because my sister and my brother and my dad are all in this house. So yeah, that was pretty intense. And when people ask me what are my favorite episodes, The Burnout always stands out to me because of it was so unusual as an episode for us to film, and just had a big impact on me. So I've been asked about it a lot. So I guess you also enjoyed the episode. And if there are episodes you'd like me to talk about, put them in the comments below. Or if you have questions, put them there, and I'm going to try and pick up some of those specific questions as well. And if you're enjoying these, please like and subscribe to my channel so that I know that you want more. And thank you for sharing with me. The Waltons means a lot to me, so for you to share it with me means a lot to me. I'll see you next time.